It's the Jets and the Steelers.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Texas Capitol. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Now Hall to start the drive. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. On second down, a run with Hall. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense for the Steelers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Jets had 8-5 to start play. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on, put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. George Pickens, his intended receiver there, and now it's 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Here's 3rd and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. Back deep for the Jets, McCole Hardman. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I agree with you, Carl. A little bit of a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
2nd and 6. Rodgers now to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. So here's a 3rd and 14. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown! Allen Lazard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Done good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Harris running straight ahead. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 53 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Boston's offense ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after.
There he goes, left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
63 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown!
Garrett Wilson.
41 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Done good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. There is Deontay Johnson as this Steeler offense gets set for this next series.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
From the gun, here's Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Here's Presley Harvin now.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
This is intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Pickett.
Caught on the slant. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Connor Hayward.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Ball has it knocked loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be going down. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now Pickett. Here's Johnson with a reception. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They hand this off to Harris. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Pickett back to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
On first down, right back to Hall. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. On first and 10, it's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. Ball on the 8, it's second and 4. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this is incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 113 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Ball want to give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll try to run it here with Hall. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now, field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall from 6 yards away. And the Jets go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Darren Good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team, because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And hit behind the line. He lost gets the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Previous play is under review. After review of the play.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Off play action. Pickett.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
Here's Hardman to return.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And the Jets will take over. Austin's offense ready to go again.
And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Done good with the extra point.
And the lead now up to 14. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. Back now in Austin, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
So done now following the score. Back out to send this away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Pickett.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown! George Pickens.
69 yards.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense.
And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Done good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown.
Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 25-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Pickett now from the gun here.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Pickett sets up play action.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Pickett.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Josh Palmer.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Another go-around now for the Jets offense.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts. So we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. Ball again.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Here's a give to Hall.
And he gets it down to the 32.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 250 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He will push his way down to about the 14.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half,